Hello guys, welcome to Silence Studios. If you are new here, I'm your man Gid K, and if you're an old subscriber, thanks for returning. I really appreciate it. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do digital makeup right in Photoshop. This is going to be simple only if you follow the procedures or the steps in this video. So kindly stay tuned. So yeah, all you have to do is once you are done with your or retouching your image, maybe you didn't have the money to pick up a makeup artist to do that for you on set, but you can still do that right in Photoshop with less stress. So all you have to do is go to your adjustment panel over here and then select hue and saturation slider, and then what you are going to do is you are going to regulate the colors to your own choice. So I'm going to move the hue sliders to both sides and see the kind of color that is going to fit. So whilst moving it, make sure your attention is right here and then the lips as well. You can choose not to do the lips, but for the sake of this video, I'm going to add the lips for you. So move the sliders to your left, and then you can as well take it to your right if you are not getting the kind of color you want. Yes, so let's move to 10 plus. All right, I think plus 41 will work. Let me see. Plus 41. I want something green, so you can still tweak it or move it to you are satisfied. Yeah. So once you get the color this way, you have to manipulate it. So when I say manipulation, it means bringing up the saturation, bringing down the saturation, the highlight, and then the darkness of or the shadows of the eyeliner or of the makeup you want to do. Yes. So for this, I'm going to break down the highlights a little to make it look realistic, and then boost the shadows a little or bring it down. Yes, not too much. Yes. So all I'm going to do after that is go for my Control I to invert the layer mask. Then what I have to do is go in for my brush, press B on your keyboard to get it, and then use, let me say, a semi hard brush, so to about 50%. Yes, because I don't want the edges of the eyeliner to be too sharp and too soft as well. So 50% is okay. And then you zoom in a little. So you have to move in a direction, or you have to let the effect take place of how the eyeliner is moving. So you reduce your brush to a reasonable size, and then you brush. If you can't do this perfectly, you have the pen tool to do that for you. And with the pen tool, I think that is pretty simple than using only your brush. So you can go in for P, just press P on your keyboard and I'm going to have it. So you click this point, and then you click here as well, and then you make sure it takes the shape of the eyeliner, and then you tweak it to this place a little. So you make sure it's following how the eyeliner goes, so you are satisfied. So something like this is okay. And then you go to make a selection, a feather radius of just 1%, and then you are good to go. Then now you go in for your brush, then you paint in where the selection is. Yes, and then we are good to go. So if you zoom in, and you can go do some other corrections in it, which is the parts where the pen tool didn't take place. So you can bring it all the way down here and then trim it very, very well. Yes. Yeah. So with this, you can see the edges are too sharp. So what you are going to do is you are going to the layer mask and then sharpen it, feather it a little, sorry, So you double click on the layer mask, and then you have the feather options, and then you move it a little up to feather the edges. So you can see if you take it overboard, it's going to spoil the whole thing. Yes, so just something small to feather the edges, and you are good to go. So we are going to do the same for the other eye, but because this is not really showing, I'm not going to use the pen tool in here. So I'm just going to use my brush. So just move it to the way the eye moves, the eyeliner moves. Yes. And make sure you make the ending of the effect a little sharpened, so you can give it this sharp edge. Yes. So that is how you do your digital makeup in Photoshop. And you can tell me this is already looking good. Yeah, so you can see the before and after. Yes, you can still reduce the saturation if it's still harsh for you. And then let's move into the lips as well. So with the lips, because I want to get control of every layer, I'm going to duplicate the same hue and saturation, but this time take the effects out of it and then redo the layer mask. I've inverted it and then go in for my brush. With this, we are going to use the brush. So you just paint on the lips and then just carefully so that it doesn't touch the inner parts of the mouth. So if you try the mouth and you are not okay, you can choose to take it out. It's not compulsory to, whilst you've done the eyeliner, you are supposed to do the mouth as well. Yeah. So we can still change the color of the mouth because we don't normally see green lipsticks and stuff. It's mostly red. Yeah. So we can as well manipulate that one to red. Yeah. So let's zoom out and then let's change the color. So change it to something red. Yeah, this is okay. This is also okay, but something that is going to correspond with the colors we have in the image. So I think this was perfect. Yeah. Then let me boost the saturation a little because this is the red lips. Yeah. So control it a little, and then once you are done with the lips, go to your blending options and then fade it out a little. So the blending option is going to open, and then you are going to drag the shadows. So you drag it all the way. Once we see it's fading out of the lips, we end it there, and then we press on the Alt key, and then we divide it to smoothen out the transition. Yes, we are doing this because we want the effect to look real. Yes, and then we press on OK, and then we are through. Yes, so this is the before. This is the before and after. Before and after. Yes. So last one is also the eyebrow, because we have to deepen it a little. So go to your adjustment and go for your curves adjustment layer, then reduce the brightness, not too much but a little, and then you hide the effect by inverting the layer. Then you go for your brush and then you brush on it carefully, just something small to deepen the eyebrow. Yes, and this one as well. So for the edges, how to shape it a little. Yes, to make it look realistic. Once you are done, just lower the opacity to about, let's say, 50 or 40. Yes, and this is the before and after. So let me group all this and then let me name it Digitalmake-up. Digitalmake-up. Yes, so this is how everything is looking before and after. You can carefully take your time to bring out the best. Yes, I hope this tutorial will take you a long way and then enhance your images. So thanks for staying tuned to the end. I also have actions for that, so everything is available on my digital store and you can go check it out. I love you guys. Peace out.